I'm Jeep and Bubba, and welcome to this week's edition, or this month's edition, of Campside Cocktails. Don't try this at home. Or you can. But don't tell them I told you to do it. Welcome to Campside Cocktails. I'm Jeep and Bubba, and this month's cocktail is called Donkey on a Rope. Now, I am in my backyard right now, which is not where we typically film these. We're going to want to do these at campsites, but it's raining, it's cold, but I want to do this for you guys today, so I've got a nice big fire going, pallet wood next to me. It'll be burned out probably in the next 5 minutes with this rain coming in. We may even see snow from the mountains, but let's get straight into the cocktail. Donkey on a Rope. All right, this was inspired by a story. Okay, so this story we'll start with, okay? Some friends of mine from Florida, they were looking to buy a house up here in Georgia, and the certain area they're going to is a beautiful mountain area, but there's a lot of rednecks, to put it loosely and nicely, that live in that area, and they leave a lot of junk in their yard, like lots of junk in their yard. And they would tell me, what is it with like certain areas where it's just like they're competing, like, look at all the stuff in my yard. Stuff is a nice word for what it is. Just rusty old toys and cars and bed frames and trash, basically. I was like, I don't know. They're just, they're just competing with one another who has the most stuff. And so let me tell you a story about one of the first houses that me and my wife were going to buy. We really liked the house. We hadn't seen it in person yet. My mom's a real estate agent. She takes us to the property, and we get there, and it's a beautiful house, but next to it's a single wide trailer. Now, I got no problem with single wide trailers. I would live in a single wide trailer. I got no problem with single wide trailers. But I noticed that there was a big pole in the front yard with a rope on it, and it was leading to underneath their house. The single wide was pretty high up with lattice all the way around, with a small opening in the lattice. And me and my mom were just sitting in the driveway contemplating whether we want to actually look at the house or not, when out walks a donkey on a rope from underneath their house. They were using basically the lower portion below their trailer as a barn. Okay, so a donkey was residing in their front yard and under their house. So it doubled. It was a single wide trailer and home, barn. Okay, so we laughed about the donkey on the rope. Me and my wife did not buy that house, but it did inspire this drink. We decided to make a Moscow Mule, and we will show you the rope at the end. So Moscow Mule. If you want to make a Moscow Mule, you really need to start with ginger beer. And the best ginger beer out there is a thing called Cock and Bull. I found this at the grocery store. It's very popular. A lot of ginger beers are spicy. This one's not too spicy. It's pretty sweet. So we'll start with that. Tito's vodka. Really, Grey Goose or Absolute will work, but anything else, I don't think so. I got my favorite glass here. I'm partially on fire, and we're going to fill it up halfway because you guys know I like to make my drinks 50-50. Ooh, that's right. I put about a half a cup of ice in there, and there's ash in my face. I'm working against that, guys. This is all for you guys. It's all for the tube. Anyways, and it's actually a lot of fun for me too. I'm not on fire. Hold on. Hey, it's dangerous being a YouTuber. Anyways, so we got a half a jar. That's pretty strong, but I like my drinks pretty strong, so just beware. 2 ounces will make a drink like this. And so we're going to go ahead and put our Cock and Bull in. I like to make it fizz, so I pour it straight in. Leave yourself just a little room at the top. Lime, okay? I like to squirt a whole quarter section of lime. Put a little bit more lime juice in there. And you can garnish with the lime. I might just wipe the rim with the lime. But that's it, okay? So that's your basic Moscow Mule. All you gotta do now is stir. You just need vodka, ginger beer, not ginger ale, and some lime, fresh lime. So now we have our donkey. Let's add our rope. This is a Cliff Kids organic fruit mixed berry stick. Looks just like a rope. I always have these things camping, and I always have them around my house because I have kids. So they're a good way to get fruit while you're out camping. So it's a fantastic addition to our drink. I'm going to use it as a stir. Camera person, is the camera focused on us, or did it move towards the fire? Our camera person is going to check it for us. Good. I'm getting a thumbs up. We're almost done here, folks. Anyways, we're stirring this drink up, and there you guys have it. That's a donkey on a rope, inspired by the fantastic people of Georgia, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Cheers to you guys. Let's have a sip. It's fantastic. Literally fantastic. All right, I'm gonna go do 4 more of these. Finish this drink and enjoy my time in the house. Maybe a little bit of fire. Get the kid out here and play around the fire. Don't drink and drive. Be responsible when you're making your drinks. I have a lot more of these coming up. Some great recipes. I think the next video is gonna be chicken fart. So stay tuned for a chicken fart.